Don't ask me what time is it, don't care, I only care about my Father, my Father is God, I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. I forget something, folks, so I want to talk about it before I forget it. I almost did forget, you know, and I don't want to forget nothing. So I put everything here on the internet so that it always will be there. You understand? And even if YouTube will take it away, it's already all over the world because I'm connected with any channel. So it doesn't matter. But I think YouTube will not take away my things. They better don't. But yeah, I did get before I did go sleep, I get a vision from God. I almost did forget. I saw water, and on the water, God did create a bubble. You know, like a soap bell or something. You know, a soap ball. You know, and I saw many colors in that bubble. And then God did put his finger in it, and then it go, bang! It explode, and then the colorful thing fall on the water, and out of the water start a storm. And this storm do have many colors, and that's what I saw. It was a wonderful sight to see, but not wonderful where it will go to and what it will hit, you know. But that's how God did create this, and he put his finger on that bubble, and the bubble break, and then it fall into the water, and then I see a colorful storm coming out of that water, and then it start to move, and I call it a colorful storm. And it will be created soon. I think today, tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe a few days later, but I think it do not wait long. So, and this is a colorful storm or something, you know. And I saw God. Well, God did not create this, but God showed me. You understand? God do not create things what can kill people. He never will. So, but God did show me, and I saw many beautiful colors in this thing God did put with his finger, and then it explode or opens, you know, and then it fall on the water, and then by this thing what it fall, the storm come and was made out of many colors. So I call this a colorful storm, what will come, a colorful storm, because I saw many colors. And I do love colors, folks, you know. I do love colors. And God knows that I do love colors. I also do love cartoon movies, you understand? Like Ice Age, but then you need to see them in Holland language, you understand? Then it's more beautiful than this English language is very dirty and very private and secret things in it. And with the Holland language, you never can hide something behind behind Holland language. They did not find out how, and they also did never work on it. But in the English language, yeah, there is many, you can put it upside down or turn it around or switch the numbers and ciphers and letters and all that, letters and all that kind of shit, you know, and then it becomes something else. Or you can backmask things and all that kind of shit. We don't have it here. It's only in the English language and not any other language than that. You understand? So, yeah, I think the Holland language is the most beautiful language ever. And you cannot mess with it also. But with the English language, you can mess with it, folks. You can turn upside down and there's a lot of dirtiness in it. You understand? And then I take one word, like God, you can make dog or something. You understand? So God is a dog, or they do things with this kind of language, you know. You can make other words out of it, and it's always dirty. It's never nice. That's the upside down language. The backmask language. You understand? It's also very difficult, and you need to learn on schools, and that's the devil school, or else you never will understand. So for the normal human beings, they will never understand what I'm talking about. But for the people who do know, they will understand what I'm talking about, because they also talk about these things. You understand? They also see it come and see it happening and see it in front of their eyes, and they also know, you know. But these are from billions of people, just a few who know it. You understand? So, yeah, you need to be touched by God to know it, you know. And I think some people are really touched by God, but still do not. What I don't like to see is that they go to their bank account and that they do have PayPal and that they let pay the people in God's name and all that kind of shit. You know, I am nothing like that. And I also don't like. I also told my Father God, maybe you did touch more people. I don't know. But God did tell me already in the beginning when he did come, don't trust no one and don't trust anything. So I think these people never been touched. You understand? That's why I think people never been touched. That's why they still ask for money and all that kind of shit. And going to their PayPal every month to get a lot of money of you people. You understand? And these are many, well, a few, but still too many who will work for God in that way. You understand? It must not happen that way. You must be with God for real and give everything, also your wallet, because you don't need it when you walk with God. But that's what I saw and I did forget, and I think it's very important. It's about a storm what will come, and it was made out of course. And God did let explode the bubble so that it will go into the sea, and then it will form like a big storm and go do terrible things, you know. But this is some kind of rainbow storm, uh, uh, a storm with many colors. because this is how I saw it did create in colors. Maybe there is a lot of oil in it, because when you put oil into the water, you can tell me, folks, what you're gonna see. If you put oil in the water, what you gonna see? Right, rainbow colors, many beautiful colors you're gonna see, right? And this is what I also saw in this bubble, and God did put his finger on it, and then it started to fall into the sea, and then I saw it come out of many colors. So maybe there is oil in this storm, that there is oil will be dropped into the sea, and that the storm go over it and take a lot of oil with it. You understand? I think that will be the only possibility I can understand, that this can happen, because there are many ships who load their oil into the sea and all that kind of things, or they will lose oil because of a leak, you understand, or more stronger than this. There's also fabrics, fabrication, what leaks and put also colors into the sea, so something like this will start to happen and the storm will pick it up. And this is what will create this colorful storm. And this is coming. When this will come, I think very soon, because I just did get it in yesterday, and today I did hear nothing about it. But yeah, it's also possible that it will go into factories where many colors are, like powder or something, And I did say this a few times more earlier, you understand? This did happen in Japan. And also I did talk about there will come an earthquake with many colors. And then this earthquake come, and a place with many colors in powder did explode, So, and it's not directly what I saw, but I saw there will come an earthquake, and from this will come many colors. And then the next day, I did not see it directly because, I go on and on. I tell my things, I tell what I see, and that's it, But then a boy called and he tell me, yeah, what you did say a few days ago did start to happen. I told him, yeah, I think that is very possible, because I think God never lied to me. And he told me, yeah, you do really walk with God, right? And I told him, yeah, I can do nothing about it. It's God's choice, not mine. You understand? I never did ask anyone to touch me and to do the things what I do right now. So I was very honest to the guy, and the guy was very honest to me, and he told me, yeah, you can, I do have the description down, you can look at it, and then you will see that there was a fabric, a building what did explode, and many colors, powders was in it. And many people also did die. I thought it was 88 people who did die in China. And this was also on when the fireworks did start. Fireworks also do have many colors. You understand? But I saw an earthquake, and from this did come this thing. And it did happen. And also into the air. There have been many colors, because it was in the time uh, old and New Year. You understand? That you will buy fireworks and shoot it into the air. Uh, what I think is very stupid to go with your money like this. You can use it for other things, folks. Help your family who do not have nothing to eat or something, you know. There is really someone who need the money better than you shoot it into the air every year. I think it's very stupid. And when I was young, I also did do this, folks. But now I think different. I think it's very stupid when you spend your money on things, you shoot it into the air, and there goes your money. And you pay lots for it, you know. And it's also dangerous. You can shoot someone an eye out, or you will lose fingers and all that kind of things, you understand? It's stupid when you do this. And also, when you don't do this, stay inside. Because you never know where another one will shoot you. You understand? So, yeah, these are just warnings. You know, I saw it happen for my eyes. I was standing outside and a friend of mine lose an eye, you know, and another friend of mine lose his whole head. And the next day we are looking for to get his hand back. But everywhere was flesh, you know, and nails and fingers, and we did find little bit of hole his hand. You understand? And this real, folks. It's not a joke. And we did look together with the police. I also can show you where this did happen. And I also can bring you to that policeman I did work with to find the things back and all that kind of thing. So I always also do have proof. You understand? I also will have proof in the things I'm telling you. And these things are real. You understand? Or I will not have the proof. So, yeah. But yeah, the boy told me, yeah, you are right, man. How is it possible that you can be so right in the things you say? It all fit. And I told him, yeah, on one day God did come to me. Well, he did say that he was God. And on the end of the story, he also told me that I am his son. And I was confused, you know. I also do not understand why God did come to me. Because he do have Jesus Christ, isn't it? No, he don't. Yeah, and then you will become quiet. Eh? He don't have Jesus Christ. It was already very strange for me. I get visions and dreams from God, directly from God. I ask my Father God, where is your son Jesus Christ? Till now I did not get answer. God need that I will understand that God is Jesus Christ. There is no other possible way possible, folks, because I never did see Jesus Christ. Everything I did get directly did come from God, the Father, not the Son. So the Father is the Son in the Father, and the Son is the Father in the Son. This is the creation, Alpha and Omega. You understand? It's the Father in the Son and the Son in the Father. That's the only thing I can think of. And I'm just a child of God. You understand? And how high I will stand or how low, I don't care. As long I will be with God, I don't care what place I will come. The last place, I will let you go first. If it is possible, folks, I will let you go first, and I will see to it how you will go first. And I will be gladly happy to be the last one. You understand? I did do already so many things, folks. But if I can help you to become first, then I will go behind you and will let you go first. You understand? This is a thing what I want to see happen, but I don't see it happen. That's why I want to let you go first. Please, go first. And don't tell me, no man, it's your turn now. I will go behind you. I will say, no man, I did do many good things. You go first. Please, you go first. Then God can touch you. You will not understand that I was touched already. That's why I will stand behind, folks. I'm not that greedy that I will not let you go first. So I will let you go first. And I will be the last man. Do you understand the story from Alpha and Omega? The A in the alphabet and the last letter in the alphabet. You understand? And you are the letters between it. I let you go first. You know, I did do enough. You must do the things now for God. You understand? All the things I did do, now you must do. You never did get the chance to do it because you are too stupid in this world. But when you are in the row of God, I will stand behind you. For I did do these things. And I will let you go first. You are far more important than me on that moment. I am now far more important than you. But when I let you go first, you are far more important than me. For God. You understand? God knows what I can do. But God do not know what you can do. Because you never did show. And I did show it already. That's why I will let you go first. It's like the book, you open it by letter A, and I am the last letter. You understand? So I let all in the book, all the stories in the book, I let go first. And I will close the book, because I am the last one. You understand? So if a fire breaks out, I will be the first one who will let you out. But still, I will be the last one who will go out. You understand this? Because I am with God. You understand? That's why I will let you first out. I hope you will understand. It's not difficult to understand, folks. But I did do many good works. You understand? And I did get many good dreams, good visions, people who come to me and tell me how much they love me, and I hear them speak with the voice of God and all that kind of things. You know, I hear these things and I think, oh, Father God still do love me. Because sometimes I was scared that God did not love me anymore, and You know, I hear nothing anymore, get no visions anymore, no dreams anymore, no warnings anymore, nothing anymore. And then I think, whoa, God left me. But when I start to say, God, do you still love me? Then God will not say, I still love you. Now He will send people, and these people will tell me in His name that He still loves me. And in these people, I hear God's word. And I know exactly what God will tell me if He loves me. No one else can know. Only me can know. You understand? Now that's why, folks, I will let you go first. You understand? Then this is done. Then we get this. I will be happy to be last and pursue for my Father. You understand? I will be very happy. I'm happy to be the last. You know, on the end of the story, I will put my thumb up and I will tell my Father God, well, you will not hear, but I talk with God in my mind. You know, this is also a special connection I do have with God. I can talk with God whenever I like, and I can get from God whatever I like. I only have to ask, but I ask nothing. All the time I do walk with God, I never did ask one thing. I leave it to you people. You people always ask God things. You understand? And I never did ask something. I never did ask that God will come to me and start to touch me and all that kind of things. I did not ask. It was God. And He also did not ask me. He just did do it. You know? And when this was done, and I was against God, the day He did touch me, I was against God. But directly, when He did touch me, it changed. Directly. It was one touch and it was whew, like I was in another world, in the world of God. You understand? I saw the most beautiful things and I saw the most terrible things. But the most beautiful things next to my Father and the most terrible things here on earth. And this will happen. These terrible things. And we are in that time, folks. And I hope and I now folks, I don't want to cry, you understand, but this is so important. So many people will die. If I can push you in a good way, who will be me standing in front of you while I can push you and stand behind you? You know, I like to lock you up in love. That's why I will stand behind you and will be happy and proud. And that my Father will be proud that I push you in a good way, away from this dirtiness. You don't need it, folks. And that's why I start to cry, but I I don't want to cry, and my Father God also do not like when I cry. You know, when I cry, it's like glass coming to my eyes and it start to uh, cut into my eyes. You know, it really start to hurt. If I can stand behind you, never tell me that you want to stand behind me, because I did do the things already. You still need to show my Father who you are. I don't have to show my Father who I am. But you people, you need to show to my Father who you are. That's why I will stand behind you and will be very happy to be the last man who will push you in a good way. Because that's why I'm here. I'm not only here to talk about God and the stories, but I'm also here and I want to try to save you from the big dirtiness. You never see it come, and I saw it all. You are locked up, you understand? You are not only locked up by God in this ball, in this earth ball, you know, but you were also locked up into your own countries and all that kind of shit. That's why America want that wall. People cannot come in, but also you cannot come out. You did never understand. And I want you to be free, folks. I want you to be free. When all this started, you cannot go out of America. And you cannot come in of America. Nobody will fly you away, for you are not a celebrity. You are not a pop star, a porn star, a movie star, or a mannequin, or a queen, or a king, or a president. You understand? You will stay there. You are locked up. That's why the wall will be created to lock the American people up. Very dirty things are going on. And the devil do live in America, folks. And his children, almost all of them, they're all there. They are waiting till they can work again. You understand? That's why you hear nothing from them anymore. But hey, Obama did come back. You will see that people also will come back. They will start to sing again in dirtiness on they riding on beast. Huh? They're riding on a beast. You did see the pop star riding on the beast? With in their hand a cup of your blood and stupidness they drink from. Did you see it? Did you see it happen? Did you see it many times? Did you see that they are standing in the fire? Did you see that they are locked up in cages? Did you see those things? Do you understand what they want? Do you understand who they are? These are the stars who did fall on earth a long time ago. But now they come out. Look at Obama. Obama do have things from I don't know how long ago, folks. Trump also do have this. Many pop stars also do have this. Why? Why did look at people from long time ago and did not change? Why they look so very much? Did you go to the internet, folks, and started to learn? These people are very old people. And especially they will come back to be against God and to love you. But in the wrong way. Riding on a beast. Did they do this? Yes, they did, right? You saw it yourself. But you people are so blind, you are dancing with it. With the hooker on the beast, you dance with it. You sing with it. You do exactly what they tell you to do. I'm here to warn you for those folks. These are very dirty, bad people. But this is all happening now. And now Obama is back. Let's see if the children will come out. Okay? Is that a deal? Will the children come out? So this was my vision, folks. It was not a dream. It was before I did go to sleep, a vision. And I told my Father God, you are the most perfect creator in things, what you show me. I wish I could show this to the people. What you show me is so unbelievable. What God can do with colors, man. Wow. He is really the best master builder into your mind, folks. And it will blow your mind. If you did see what I all saw, wow, man. Really unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Oh yeah, God also did show me water. This water did go fast, falling down, like a landslide or something, but clean water did come, clean water, not mud or something, no, clean water, and then God did slow the water, so then it did go slowly, and then God did stop the water. But the water did go, but it did not go into the where it need to fall. You understand? So it was standing still, but the water did not go into the water. And then it start again, it go into the water. Then it fall into the water, and then God stop it again, and I see the water, but it do not touch the water again. It stop in front of the water, and this also I saw. And this was very clean water. What this means, I do not know. I think it's a very clean landslide or something with clean water. I don't know how to see this. So God also did stop the water, but the water did go on. It still did move down, but it did not fall into that other water where it need to fall. No, it was some kind of waterfall, but the water did not fall. Also God did show me. This did come, was it for the bubble or behind? No, after the bubble. First the bubble did come, and then did come that water would fall, and then God stopped the water, and then he let it move slow motion. Was very nice to see, folks. If you see those things, you will think, on the first place, that is not possible what I see right now. And on the second place, you will be nailed on the floor and your mind will go crazy and you will think, wow, this is unbelievable. I see things I never saw in my life, folks. And God did give it to me. All those things. And I saw a lot. So please, be my guest and go stand in front of me if you want to be with my Father God so badly. You understand? Because you people are bad. And I hope that you will make a chance and give me the chance that I will stand behind you and give you the push in the right direction. I will be more than happy. I'm done crying, folks. This time my eyes do not hurt. I'm happy. But I did not cry very long also. It happens when I cry very long, and sometimes I cry for hours. And then I get terrible pain. Maybe when I cry 5 minutes, it's like glass ripping open my eyes. You understand? And then I put my fingers under my tears, see if I don't bleed, because that's the feeling what comes, like my eyes start to bleed or something. But it don't bleed, it's just tears. Yeah. But this is This is what I did get. This is the vision what I did get. And I almost did forget about the water. God did, it was clean water. And it did come from a mountain or something. And it did fall into the sea. And then God did slow it down. And then God stopped it. But the water still did go, but did not fall. But it was like it did fall, but it did stop. You understand? But the water did go on and on. But it did not fall in the sea. Then you think, how is it possible? It's like a very tricky thing. Yeah, God is a very good wizard. Yeah, he really is. You know, if you see those things, then you will think, wow, man, that is not possible what I see. And that is, this must come from a wizard. And God is a good wizard. Yeah. God really is a wizard. Yeah. He's a spirit, he's a wizard. But he's everything. He's a master, he's a God. He's a teacher. He's a leader. He's a boss. He can be the most pathetic person ever. You know, with tears and all that kind of things. He can also be very funny. He smells nice. He looks nice. He is very beautiful. He do have eyes I never did saw here on earth. It's not possible. Also the colors I never saw. And the colors God did give me, I never saw here on earth. You know, God can do perfectly nice things with colors. He's the best doctor. Well, he's the best in everything. But above of all, he's also the best father of all fathers. And the best king of all kings. And folks, if you want to become a king, ask God. And never do something else God do not tell you. Because then it will end like how it did end with David and all these Bible stories, you understand? That people did go with other wives and like Samson and all that kind of things. People who did not want to listen. Solomon and all that kind of things. These are people who did not listen. Then, you know, I can do the same thing. If I don't listen, the same thing will happen with me. You understand? I'm not going for that. I go really for the truth, and I really go for my Father, and I really go for exactly what He tells me to do. Exactly. And I need nothing more. Why people always need more wives and all that kind of things. That's why it did go terribly wrong. They cannot wait, they are not patient. someone hit on a wall to get water for his people, but did not wait for God, then it goes wrong. Wait for God. Whatever will happen, wait for God. If it will not be today, then it will be tomorrow or another day. But be patient with God. And God will patiently prove you. Understand? If you are a man who really will listen to God or not. Many people did fail in this. I did not. I listened to God and I asked nothing. And if I was in the desert right now, folks, and I am thirsty, but I got nothing to drink, and God will not give me, then this will be the day I die. But still, I will ask God nothing. This is how you need to work with my Father God. Ask Him nothing and wait for what will come. If He want to let you die, then that is your fault. Then you definitely did do something wrong in His eyes. So prove yourself to Him. I never did say that you will get it that easy. No, you need to work hard for it. But you will get something in return you never can get in this life. No one can give you. And these are the things I did get. But these are the stories, folks, I did forget. And maybe I forget more. But for now, I cannot remember. I'm sure He did show me more, but I cannot remember. You know, my head is filled up with so many problems and so many things I saw. You know, that my head is like a big mess, filled up with knowledge, not knowing what to do with that knowledge. You understand? How to keep things apart and what to tell, and because I can talk all the way, folks. I don't have to stop talking. I can go with any story. You understand? For me, very easy. And all the stories are true. No? So I get many input. And sometimes I ask my Father God, can you make some room for me? Because my head is like exploding in knowledge. And I don't know what to do with it. Then God start to do something in my head. I feel it. And He come directly. Not that you need to wait and need to hit on a wall to get water. No. God come directly to me and it starts. And then I say, yeah, I feel it. And then this mind-blowing, unbelievable knowledge go to other rooms so that I get more place, that I can keep it more easy and tell it more easy. You understand? Or else it will become mixed up and, wow, I got so much things to say. And I never have to stop talking. But I stop talking now. But the visions of God, you only can get from God, folks. And from no one else. And what he gives is very wise, very high, very special, and very loveful and loveful. God is my teacher. And that is what he will stay forever. He is forever. I am just a boy. I do not know much, folks. I'm just, you need to see me like God watched me, and I'm just a naked boy. And God dressed me in the clothes what fit. Because God knows what clothes I need, what shoes I need. Yeah. I will wait for God. And I will not hit on the wall for water. Even if my people gonna ask when I'm in the desert, then I will say, folks, I need to wait for God. For I got nothing with you people. I am thirsty like you are. But wait for my Father God.